Hi, welcome back to the Life Explanation series by myself Raju, a spiritual and a food scientist. Today the topic is the life of a human being controlled by any forces? If yes, then how? If yes, then how the life of a human being is controlled by certain forces? So let us understand thus that this whole Prakriti or this universe is controlled or run by, or it is consisting of three gunas. It consists of three gunas or the three characteristics which is called as sattva, tamas and rajas. So these Prakriti or universe consists of three gunas as told by Lord Krishna to the Arjuna when he asked how my soul is controlled, how my whole physical body or my mental or physical existence is controlled. Then he answers, Krishna gives the answer to Arjuna that this whole universe or this Prakriti is controlled by, or it consists of three gunas, that is rajas, tamas and sattva. So all these rajas, tamas and sattva creates a different forces in different organisms or human beings. According to that, the survival of the human being and the existence exist of the human being. So what are the works of this sattva, tamas and rajas? Let us understand. So as I told, this universe or this Prakriti consists of three gunas, that is rajas, tamas and sattva. If you consist a speck of particle, if any particle is there, so you know that any particle consists of a smallest particle which is called as atom. So every particle or a matter is made up of a smallest particle called atom. And in an atom, each atom consists of central nucleus, which consists of proton and neutron. And around this nucleus, electron is revolving around. The motion of the electrons keeps this atom in a static condition. So these electrons are moving in a particular orbit around this nucleus and keeps the substance or a matter in its position or in its condition. So if you consider a speck of particles, here also three gunas are there. The electron is a negatively charged particle and it behaves like a guna called tamas. So tamas is the characteristics which is in a particular moving characteristic or which stops or it consists of a negative energy, and it is very important. The negative energy is very important. So this is a guna, or the electron plays a guna of a negative charged particle which revolves around the nucleus, works as a tamas guna. And if you consider the central nucleus consists of proton and neutron. Proton is positively charged particle and it plays as a rajas guna. Or rajas guna is to hold on the particles or to hold on or add a matter to the atom or something. So it holds the whole atom in a proper condition. So this is the work of a rajas. And at last we come to the particle called neutron. It is electrically neutral. It binds to the atom in such a way that it is electrically neutral. So these are the three gunas in an speck of a matter, that is electron, negatively charged particle, which is called as a tamas, the proton, which is the positively charged particle, we will call it as a rajas, and the neutron, then electrically neutral, and we will call it as a sattva guna. So these are the three gunas of the Prakriti or the universe, which is controlling each and every life of the human being. According to the increase and decrease of these gunas, the human life progress or suffers, or you can tell his existence matters according to these gunas. Now let us understand how these gunas affect the human being. Now, as told by Lord Krishna, that this Prakriti consists of three gunas, that is Rajva, Tamas and Sattva. So if any human being, if it is balanced, all these are in balanced condition, these gunas in that particular soul of that human being is balanced, that is Rajas, Tamas and Sattva is in balanced condition, then the soul will progress and his energy from his lower part of the abdomen moves to a higher part. So the human body consists of different chakras in his spine. So these soul have an energy through the different bodies. So that energies are stored according to the chakras. So the lowest chakra near the lower part of the human body, where your anus and your urinary bladder is present, we will call it as Mooladhara. And as you move up, there is a chakra called Swadhisthana, and there is also a chakra called Manipura. Then there is a chakra called Anhata, and there is a chakra called Vishuddha and Anjana and Sahasrara. So as in a lower section is called as Mooladhara, then Swadhisthana, then Anhata, then Vishuddhi, then Anjana, and then uppermost in your brain is Sahasrara. So these are the different chakras through which the energy flows in the human body. So how these chakras and or the three gunas work? So if you think that if any human being is having in a balanced condition, then that soul is progressed from a lower section of energy level, that is Mooladhara, to towards Anhata, and towards Anjana, and then to a Sahasrara. So the knowledge of that soul will progress according to that, and according to that his physical body undergoes different condition. It may be disease, or it may be well-being, or it may be a health being, or it may be a digestive problem, or it may be a good healthy condition, or any sufferings is there. It depends of the energy condition of that human being. So this balancing force of these three gunas, that is Rajas, Tamas and Sattva, is very important. If any person is having more of the Tamas guna, means negative force is more, or if he is getting more angry, or more Tamas guna, or he is happy doing anma, negative thoughts is coming, or negative work he is doing, then that type of soul or the human being is having a tamas guna more in him. If the tamas guna increases more, then the suffering of that human body increases, because all the energy will be situated towards the lower abdomen region, that is in a Mooladhara chakra. So if all the human being, most of the energy is situated in Mooladhara chakra, it has not moved to a upper region of the section. So if any negative forces are more, that is if that human being or that soul is having more of tamas guna, then that type of energy suffers a lot in this human survival. So one has to balance that. So example of that you can tell the tamas guna is a person may getting more anger, or he is attracted towards negative forces or negative energies and all. Then we call that type of a person as a tamas person, or he is having a more tamas guna. So according to that, bodily sufferings may arise. Next, we have a rajas guna, or a positive force, as we call it as a proton. So rajas guna drives the human being towards gaining all the objects of this universe. So it drives the human forces towards doing some work, or doing some materialistic work, or gaining property and all those things. So he will be always thinking of making property and making some extra work to do to acquire the materialistic property in this world. So that type of guna is called as rajas guna. So he will be in a continuous toiling position or working position, or his mind will be thinking of acquiring properties or matters of the earth. So this type of gunas is called as rajas guna, or which it drives, or he will be having a thinking of enjoying all the materialistic matters of this universe. So this type of guna is called as rajas. But if it is in a moderate condition, then it is very good. But it becomes more, then that type of person suffers a mental disturbance in his life. So next we will go towards a guna called sattva guna. So this prakriti consists of a guna called sattva also. So this type of guna, if any person is existing of sattva guna in a more quantity, then that person will be in a love. Most of the thing in that person will be, he will be very much a lovable person. He will love all the organisms in this universe or in this prakriti. He will be a radiant of love. So and he will be in a mercy, love, affection, and this type of person will be more energetic and disease free. See, his life energy will rise from a Muladhara chakra to you can tell Anahata, or energy chakra, which is situated towards the heart. So his most of the energy will be in Anahata. So his Anahata chakra produces a sattva guna, so that he will be in a total peace, and he will be in a lovable condition, and his body will be in a peaceful condition, and most of the diseases will not occur in such body. So my life experience series, I want to explain that most of the thing that we have to keep these all three gunas in the human body in a balanced condition. Neither the tamas should increase, neither the rajas should increase, or neither the sattva should not also increase. We have to use each gunas, that is tamas, rajas and sattva, in a balanced condition in this universe in order to survive in a correct manner without any disease or without any suffering in this universe or in this prakriti or the earth school, where all the spirit we have arrived from the upper source, we spiritual being who have landed up on the earth to experience the five sensual experience and to love each and every organism and to distribute love to all the organisms, so that we can raise our energy plexus from a lower energy level to a sahasrara, or we can tell a pituitary gland, where or Sahasrara chakra is situated. Once you increase your energy plexus and all from a lower section, from Muladhara to Swadhisthana, and then to a Manipura, and then Anahata, Vishuddhi, Anjana, and then to a Sahasrara. So as the energy of that human being increases, his life or his soul will be freed from all the burdens of life in this planet Earth. So my dear friends, this is today's video live explanation regarding the three energies, that is of Prakriti, as told by Lord Krishna, that is Rajas, Tamas and Sattva. So understand this. We will be back with some more knowledgeable video. Till then, have a nice